Alright guys, so this is going to be part 2 for day 2's video on our functional writing text, and we're in the middle of learning about the rules to the card game authors. So we talked about if we left off where players are going around to the left of the dealer and asking somebody else, whoever they choose, if they have a specific card. Not just a 4, but the 4 of hearts. Okay? Play goes around to the left with each player asking for cards and collecting books. When you have a book, remember that's all 4 of a number with different suits. So a 4 of diamonds, a 4 of hearts, a 4 of spades, a 4 of clubs. When you have a book or 4 matching cards, show it to the other players, then put it face down in front of you in a pile. If you run out of cards by making a book, you must sit out the rest of the game. You will still count up the number of books you collected for scoring at the end of the game. When all the books have been collected and everyone is out of cards, the game is over. The player with the most books is the winner. Player on the dealer left, when everyone has finished counting their books, gather up the cards, then you will deal the next game. So after everyone has made the collections, they've gotten the number of books, we've declared a winner whoever had the most collection of books, then the dealer will then take all the cards and pass it to the person to their left, and that person will be the new dealer. There's a strategy bit. Pay attention. Listen to what other players are asking for. Even if they aren't asking you, if you hear a player ask for the 7 of diamonds, for instance, you'll know that person is trying to make a book with 7s, okay? If you also are collecting 7s, you can ask that player later for their 7s when it's your turn to come around. So if they ask for the 7 of hearts, okay, you know they're collecting 7s, but they are not looking, they don't have the 7 of hearts, otherwise they would have asked for it. So that's when you would say, hey, do you have the 7 of clubs if I were trying to collect 7s, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, what I want you guys to go ahead and do is, as you can see, it's a very similar game to Go Fish, just slightly different. I'd like you to go ahead and try to find some family members in your household or anybody in your household who'd like to play the game. I know it said 4 to 6 players, but you can certainly do this with 3. And you could even do it with 2. It'll just go really quickly, okay? So make sure you're being a good sport. You're probably going to need a piece of paper and a pencil so you can count up how many books you have and kind of keep track of who's going. But I'd like you guys to give this an opportunity. So what I'd like you to do before you get this, you're going to need the the PDF that goes along with it. I'm going to title it Author's Directions. You'll need that to go along with it. You'll need a normal deck of cards. Any deck of cards will work. Don't use a pinochle deck. Actually, that one won't work. But a regular deck of playing cards that you guys should probably have at your house. And use that and go ahead and play a game of authors. Leave a comment in below the video in Mr. Holt's class or Mr. Ferguson's class and tell us how it went. As always, stay classy, Golden Eagles.